ICT traders, welcome back to the channel. Just a very quick one right here. We're going to do a very quick top-down analysis on the dollar to determine the weekly directional bias of the dollar. And now this will help us to be able to know what exactly other foreign currencies will be doing over the week. And that is why it is important you check out what is happening to the dollar for the week. So which of these currency pair you're going to trade will be determined by what the dollar is going to be doing. All right, so the DXY is what we want to use as the instrument for doing this. The DXY is basically the United States dollar index, and what that means is that it is the indices that measures the strength and the performance of the United States dollar. That means if we find out that the DXY is going up, that means the US dollar is going up, and if the DXY is falling, it means that the United States dollar is falling. And if you are trading any of these particular currency pairs, Euro, USD, GBP, USD, all the major pairs that have USD in common, you need to do this every week. So let's get into it. Normally, I'll just check my weekly time frame, or if you want to go to the monthly time frame, even though the monthly time frame is not that significant for me, I will start from the weekly time frame and then we'll go down to the lowest time frame to know what exactly the dollar is going to be doing. So this is basically the weekly chart, but we have a lot of data right here. You can see price has just been bullish for a while, and we have this retracement coming in, and the current price action is around here. The most recent is this one that you see a shift in market structure, which is one of the things we want to see for price to give us a head start to know where exactly price is going to be going. So in the weekly time frame, we have a shift in market structure on the DXY, and price has just swept liquidity right below here. All the sell side liquidity below that place. After sweeping it, price quickly went up, which is telling you that price is about to continue a bullish movement. And we've seen price moving up from here to here. We have retracement coming in. 1, 2, more than 3 candles have printed downwards. So we want to use our FIB level to measure where price is at currently. From here to here, we are still at a premium area. Remember, your premium and discount, that is how you do it. Your premium, let me say premium, all right, and discount. Let me bring it closer so you can see what is happening here. All right, and then discount. So what you do is that price will always give you opportunity to buy low and sell high. Don't be like a gambler. You always want to have the highest edge in the market before you take trade. So you don't want to take the buy from here. You want to see price come into the discount area. And where do you think price is going to come to? You have a bullish order block right here. Can you see this bullish order block? And then aside that, you have a very good fair value gap that price may probably reach to. And whenever you have a very big order block like this, there is something called mean threshold in ICT. The mean threshold is basically the 50% of this very big order block. All right, so that is where we expect price to come to. So half of it. If we see price come to that area, we want to see it bounce from there. So this is the weekly time frame. Now, if you are trading this, you're waiting for price to come here. It means you have 1 week again, another week, another week. That means you're doing almost a month without taking trade. So you can look for an entry in the sell direction. For the weekly, they are waiting for the bullish movement to continue. So if you're trading against it, you are counter trading, but you are doing okay. If you are trading against it, you are not going to be caught up by the big boys. You will make so many pips before price reach that level. From here to here is almost 3,000 pips. All right, so you are okay to trade against it. So for the week, as price keeps printing downward, we are bearish on the dollar. All right, we are bearish because you can see the downward pressure is bigger than the upward pressure. For the weekly, we are waiting for that. So let's go to the daily time frame and look at what is happening on the daily time frame. It's important we know that. So look at what is happening on the daily time frame, which is going to give us a better directional movement. All right, so we see price moving up to that area. We have a shifting structure right at this point. After shifting structure, price came back and hit this level where we have this order block. All right, so price pushing down and creating another break of structure downward. We are having series of break of structure. So price just did some movement and quickly moved away from that place. Look at where price is going to. All right, there is a liquidity, sell side liquidity below here. So we are having this particular movement. Price never really went up to that level to fill this liquidity void. This massive movement is a liquidity void. Eventually price will fill it, but let's see how far price is going to come before it fills it. So the daily time frame is telling us that we are bearish. We are bearish because you see this pressure that printed, and then this one is telling you that you are bearish. You don't want to gamble about that. By looking at the candlesticks, you will know what price is doing. And then quickly guys, if you want to check your fundamental news, you can check fastbull.com. They have news, they have AIs, they have economic calendar. As you can see, Japanese stock party, like you can see a lot of news topics about the global economy right here, the war in Palestine, Russia, and other platforms. You're going to check all of it. These are some of the things that affects the market algorithm, so you can check it right here, the news, and you will know what is happening in the global market. They also have AI signals, they have analysis right here, different analysis for the market. You have columns for different sectors, and then there is a 247 news update that you can check also. This is where it is, all the news updates. You're going to see such an amazing platform. You can check it right there. And then another thing is the economic calendar right here. You can check it out and see a lot of economic news that may be released for that day. You can see previous, forecast, actual, all of it captured right here. So you can check the link in my description, fastbull.com, and check what is going on right there. So let's see what is happening on the DXY, the 4-hour time frame, because you're going to be trading these with the wisdom that you have in the market. You don't want to just take trade without any analysis. So looking at this, can you say that you have a breakout structure? Yes, you have a breakout structure to the downside. Lowest level is here, so we have a breakout structure to the downside. So we are looking at everything happening here. Now, am I going to wait for price to fill up this liquidity void above, or I will just target this guy? All right, so two things here, right? We have this guy, which looks, and we also have a bearish. Is this a mitigation block or a breaker? We're going to know that by measuring from here. If we see this place is lower, okay, this is a mitigation block. So this level can also be a very significant area, this guy. All right, so this area, either this big bearish mitigation block or that area, and then you also have ultimately confluence of that, you have a fair value gap right there. So if I were the one, price is going to come back to this area and I will hit it until I take out this guy, which is right here. I'm still bearish. All right, if I take out this guy just above here, I will have a shifting structure, but for now I'm still bearish. I want to see price come back here, hit this level, and go down. I will also go down to the 1-hour time frame and see what is happening, and see where I can even take trade better than that. So this is the 1-hour time frame. Let me clean it up so you can see what is happening in the 1-hour time frame. So this is the 1-hour time frame. We are seeing price has just been stuck in 1 point. So we want to wait. All right, we want to wait to see price come to our premium area. We don't want to take the sell from the discount area. We are still in discount. All right, so we want to wait to see price come to our premium area before we take any trade. From this entire movement, we don't have any valid retracement that we can say we have a lower high. All right, so this is not a valid retracement. This is not a valid retracement. So we are still in one push downward. So the bearish movement for the dollar is there. Now you have to apply some wisdom when we say the dollar is bearish. Now if we go to the GBP USD, what do you think the dollar is? The dollar is weak. That means we are expecting a bullish movement, right? We are expecting a bullish movement on GBP USD. So what we have right here is this. We can see a buy side liquidity right here that has not been swept. And look at this. We have push, retracement, break of structure, push, retracement, break of structure. And then the next one is this. We have push, retracement is coming in. We have a break of structure there. We have a fair value gap right here that price may decide to come to. If price is coming to that fair value gap, it is possible that we're going to take our buy to sweep the buy side liquidity above here. Right above there is where price may possibly target. So that is where the buy side liquidity is. The same thing with Euro USD. If you can check Euro USD also, you may see that happening at that point. So the Euro USD is quite different now. But what we are seeing, price push to this area. I want to call this, you may call this not a valid retracement, but let's see how price react around there. You can call it a break of structure here. And if price is doing that on GBP USD, since they're correlated pair, this is going to happen. And I want to take trade from GBP USD because GBP USD is giving me more of what I want for the buy. All right, so we're going to target the upward. If this trade is going to work out, that's pretty decent for a daily, peep target. All right, GBP USD. Let me see what GBP USD has. What GBP USD has. If price is to come to my point of interest, I'm taking trade. That's almost 32 pips to sweep the recent liquidity. And if I want to target the all-time liquidity, is almost 50 pips. So I think it's pretty decent for that. So price is I'm expecting price to push downward. I've not taken out Asian high or Asian low. So I'm still expecting price to do something before it move out from there. So let me see if I have taken out Asian high. I'm not sure that price have taken out the Asian high or low. So we are still within Asian high and low. So we're going to wait and see how price is going to do, and notice how price is going to come down into this area, because the last point price broke structure was here, and this is discount area. So I want to wait. There is no trade, guys, yet. Wait for a proper setup to take the trade. Don't just rush into the trade. All right, so we're waiting to see what is going to happen. Thank you guys for watching. I will make more videos next week for this. See you in another video.